Hi Libra, this is going to be your love reading for end of May 2020. We'll be checking your current, recent past, sorry, not recent past, but we will be checking who you're dealing with and what's going on with your love life. Now, before I get into this, guys, I just wanted to let you know that I am not taking personal readings at the moment, but please stay tuned with the channel to find out when I start doing them again. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that I posted a blog today about things that we shouldn't do right after a breakup or heartbreak. So if you would like to check that out, the information for that is also in the description box below. And let's get into it. Let's see what's going on with Libra, end of May. Okay, cards just fell out. Okay, High Priestess, the Seven of Pentacles. High Priestess, very in touch with your intuition, you know, someone who's very empathic. Seven of Pentacles is kind of waiting. Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, let me just draw all the cards. Five of Wands in reverse, interesting. Page of Wands in reverse. Five of Cups. Okay, Libra, you might be going through a time where your past relationships could be stuff that happened in your past relationships might be affecting your new connections, because I'm not seeing any serious relationships here yet, but I am definitely seeing that there is some sort of connection here, possibly sexual, and you're kind of shutting down in this connection because of what's happened in the past with other people. And I think this person has nothing to do with what's happened to you, but you're just not feeling very, you're just looking back at the past again and again, and you just don't want the history to repeat, is what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing that one person is putting in a lot of effort, and I am reading it from your side. So I think you're really focused on your finances right now. The five also shows us changes, and in reverse, Five of Wands shows us a lack of competition. So I'm seeing that, I'm getting that you're starting something new with someone, okay? And you're shutting your other options down, and for some reason I'm getting the feeling that you are very in touch with your intuition, and I think your gut is telling you, okay, I think you think it's your gut that's telling you that it's your intuition that's telling you that something's wrong with this person, but I think it's just your past fears, and it's just your subconscious negative thinking and patterns that you are actually scared of. But let's clarify these cards and get deeper into this, okay? Let's clarify this. Three of Wands, King of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign, a fire sign, the Lovers in reverse, and Eight of, yep, self-deception. Like I said, the past things, I don't think this is your intuition telling you that there's, like, if you feel like that your gut is telling you something's wrong with the person, I don't think it's your gut. I think you really need to figure out how to tell the difference between your intuition and your logic and your fears. And we all have a different way to do that, right? Eight of Pentacles, right? I mean, Eight of Swords, sorry. It shows being stuck but being stuck by your own limiting beliefs. So I'm getting that you are focusing the past things that happened, things that went wrong in the past, are affecting your connection, this new connection here. And you need to balance things out here, and you need to put in more effort, because I am seeing there's a lack of effort here with this. The King of Cups is clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. So the King of Cups is someone who is really wise, emotionally mature, and, you know, a person who knows what they want, how they feel, but at the same time they don't always show their emotions, right? Seven of Pentacles shows me that you have put in a lot of effort, but, you know, the message I'm getting here is that you have put in so much effort in the past relationships, and they never seem to have worked out. And even the people you thought were your soulmates ended up cheating on you, or, you know, just shows distrust, and or people didn't put enough, like, equal give and take into the relationship in the past. And I think right now you're really trying to tune into your intuition and figure out how this new connection is going to turn out. I am definitely seeing a new connection here, though. The Eight of Swords shows that your own limiting beliefs might be keeping you. And if you're not in a new connection right now, this could be that this is what's keeping you, this is what's blocking your love life. So this could also just mean that if you're single, this is what's keeping you from dating or keeping you from finding the right type of guy or girl, right? But I do think that you are doing some sort of research, you're doing some sort of spiritual work here to figure out what's right for you, and you're really trying to follow your intuition and trying to get in tune with it. So yeah, like I said, I think your message is here to differentiate, learn how to differentiate between your intuition, logic, or fears. Okay, because sometimes we have subconscious limiting beliefs, and that happens when we have been in like situations, especially if someone has cheated on you before. It's really hard to just say like let that go, like that type of pain, even after we move on, it manifests into our head, like it goes back into our subconscious mind that people cheated on us. And trust issues causes trust issues. That's the short way and normal way of saying sorry, guys. I took a really long road to take a short drink there. But yeah, the Three of Wands is waiting and working and contemplating, planning ahead. And I think you want to be really careful. I feel like you don't want to make the same mistakes again. But I am getting there's some sort of like, there's some lack of effort in this situation. Okay? Because see, these both cards are like fighting for it, putting in the work. And then it's like, no, not putting in the work. But you do, I think you do want to put in the work. Now let's see, how does this person view you? Okay. The Emperor in reverse. So this person might see you as someone who's really focused on their career, on their money, and you might even come off a little self-absorbed to them, yet still successful. Okay. The Emperor just shows like someone who's just so busy working on themselves, on their own life, and they never really pay enough attention to other people. So that's why you might even be coming off a little self-absorbed to this person. Okay, I'm not saying you are self-absorbed. I am just saying that I'm just reading what I'm seeing here. Ten of Pentacles is how you see them. So you see them as someone you can potentially have long-term commitment with, and you know that family with, you view them as someone who can bring a lot of stability to your life. And your mutual energy, the end of May, is the Knight of Swords. So I do see a lot of back and forth communication happening. So that's why from the beginning of this reading, I am getting that you are in a new connection. And it's like you are getting to know someone. But I feel like that, with the Page of Wands and Knight of Wands in reverse, I am seeing that you might not be that sexually open with them right now. Or it's just like, I feel that you were not as sexually attracted to them as you would like to be. Weird thing for me to say, but that's the message I'm getting intuitively. It's like you feel like there's something wrong about this. And I think the reason you might be having that type of block is because the past subconscious fears that you have from your past relationships, they are trying to hold you back. And this could even be a past person trying to come out, and that's what's holding you back, and you're like blocking you from moving forward with this person is what I'm seeing. That your past is blocking you from moving forward with this person. But self-deception shows that it's not outside influences, it's your own thoughts, it's your own beliefs that are stopping you. Okay, so let's see. It's a pretty straightforward reading. So Five of Pentacles, yeah. So this person even might feel like you are leaving them out in the cold. Because of your fears, you might be feeling that a little defensive towards them, and you might be coming off a little too self-absorbed and a little too detached emotionally. So because I do see that you do view them as someone you can have long-term commitment with, and I do see a lot of back and forth communication here. And I do see that you are the Knight of Cups, King of Cups, I mean. So you do have a lot of love to offer this person, and you do have a lot of emotion for this person. But I think you need to open up, because to them right now, you're coming off a little cold. And I think that's something you need to work on. And you're coming off cold because you have fears based on your past. Okay, just take it as it resonates, you guys. Like, remember, these are general readings. Energies can be vice versa, and if it doesn't resonate with you, please check your other placements. The Fool. Yeah, so I think the possible outcome here is the Fool. So I think it's a risk that you're taking. Let me just clarify that. The Fool is kind of, the message for the Fool is follow your heart's desire, but that would be advice, and this is your possible outcome. But I think you both will be following your heart's desire. And the Star card, you could be dealing with an Aquarius here. Do check out their read, because they had some similar cards in their reading. If you are dealing with Aquarius, I do recommend cross watching that one. I think that there's, like, there you have a lot of hope for this relationship, and again, this is coming out of the darkness. I think end of May you will come over these. You will come over these blockages. But let me just see, what is the advice for my Libras to get over these blockages from the past? The Fool in reverse. Wow. Comes up impossible outcome, and I'm talking about how this could be advice, and then it comes back out as advice. The Fool in reverse is not don't follow your heart's desire, basically. It basically says that you need to analyze the situation and see things for how they are. Because I think right now your brain is playing some games on you. It's making you think negatively instead of thinking positively. And I think this is a very good connection. It doesn't look like a bad connection, but past is holding you back from moving forward properly. The Seven of Swords, also shows me that there's a lot of like in and out of energy. I'm getting a different story now all of a sudden, but I did mention it earlier. This could be a past person literally coming back to block you from moving forward with this person. Okay, and that person, the past person, I feel like is a very trickster kind of person. I think they just want to make sure you're stuck on them, or they need some sort of something that serves them and only them. They want something of that sort from this. So honestly, if there is a past person coming back to communicate while you're moving on with someone new, I do advise you to be very careful with that. The Star card shows us that this is a wish fulfillment. This is something that has a lot of potential, a lot of hope, a lot of love there. And I think your past person might come back, and someone from your past doesn't even have to be someone you dated. This could be someone who just reminds you of all the things that went wrong in the past. Okay, and then you get fixated on that again, then you start getting scared, and then you start coming off cold and distant in this new reconnection, and you withdraw sexually, you withdraw your passions and that passionate energy from that new connection. A new connection, it's so much passion there. Like, it's the honeymoon phase, like one of the best phases of the relationships. Is so exciting. You wake up to good morning text messages, you go to bed saying good night, you think of that person a lot in the beginning, and it's a very nice thing. And I think this person might try to get you out of that energy, and you need to be careful with that. I'm hearing, not thinking. This is my intuition, not my brain. I have to remind myself that sometimes. I'm also hearing that this person might find out that you're moving on with someone, and that's exactly when they come back and they try to like suck you back into their black hole, right? However, I'm seeing that you need to be careful. That's just something you need to watch out for, okay? There's a warning here. Watch out for the past person trying to come back right when you're moving on with a new person, okay? And this new person, they have a very good energy. They do have a lot of potential. They have a lot of potential here. Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this past person might even try to offer you love again. However, I am seeing you withdrawing from the new person. I'm going to try this deck here. Why is Libra withdrawing from the new person? Nine of Pentacles. It's like you want to be single again. But Nine of Pentacles is someone who's working on their personal growth. So again, check out the Aqua read. This was their advice. Okay. if you are dealing with an aqua. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter. If you have that in your chart somewhere, maybe your Venus is an aqua or moon, so do check that out. But I'm getting that you want to be single. But I'm getting that you want to be single because you're scared that whatever happened in the past will happen again. And whoever this person that is coming back to communicate with you from the past might just trigger that in you, which is why the warning is to watch out for that, you guys, okay? Do follow your intuition, but I do think that you need to learn how to differentiate between your intuition, your logic, and fear-based thoughts. But I think that's why you might be detaching emotionally from this person, and not just emotionally, you're also sexually detaching from this person because they feel like you're so focused on yourself, on your own growth, that you don't even have time to pay attention to anyone else. With the Emperor here, it's just like you're focused on your own success that they feel like you're cold. But I do see that you do have emotions for this person, and this connection has a lot of potential. But I think you need to watch out for this past person, okay? 10 of Cups, yep. Long-term commitment, emotional fulfillment, right? So your outcome with this person is really good, really good. 5 of Pentacles, but also the 10 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles is just showing me currently like end of near future that you are some way withdrawing from them. But this person does have a lot of potential. This person does come with a lot of potential, this new person. And this is a connection that you should explore, which is why I say again, watch out for the past person, you guys, okay? Don't let things that happened in the past hold you back, okay? If there's negative patterns that you've been following, fix them, work on them, do your research, go to therapy if you need to, talk to someone, and like make a list, plan how to change your negative patterns so whatever happened in the past doesn't happen again. In our life, the only thing we can control is our own emotions, our own thoughts. So learn how to shift those energies so you can use them to be happy. So when you have this 10 of Cups potential with someone, when you have someone, this long term, that's 2 10s. This is like long term, you guys. When you have that with someone, you don't come off cold, you don't come off self-absorbed. Work on these things, right? The Lovers in reverse does show me here, this was clarifying the Page of Wands, which shows me, again, I think I am getting that the past stuff that happened, it's like in the past you thought someone else was your soulmate and it didn't work out. And I feel like there's going to come a point in this new connection, and really soon, probably beginning of June or end of May, where you'll be thinking, oh, I did all of this in the past and all of this went wrong in the past. Is it going to happen again? And then that's what's the blockage here. I think you need to let go of that past. If you have issues from the past, work on healing them. How long are you going to carry a dead horse on your back, right? And anybody who tries to like trigger you in this way, like this is like a clever, selfish player kind of energy. You need to cut that out, Okay, so that's what I have for you, Libra. Let me just get a advice card, one more advice card, angels. Universe, please let me. 4 of Cups, yeah. So yeah, I think you need to let go of the past, because you see on her hoodie it says over it. You need to let go of the past and not be so defensive. Like 4 of Cups does show us defensiveness, it shows us rejection, but I get that you are just being defensive. It's not rejection. I think you're being defensive towards this person, like that even if you didn't want to be in this connection anymore with the new person, I don't think you'll be saying it. You'll just be cold and detached until they leave on their own, kind of thing. But I think that is maybe the thing you need to change. Maybe that's the pattern you got to stop following and be open emotionally. But this person has a lot of potential here. This connection does have a lot of potential. I have to say that. Let's get an affirmation card for you. Something to be mindful of for the end of May. And remember, guys, if this resonates with you, please like and subscribe. Also, I am doing live readings nowadays. Just started doing them because we hit 2K. So if you do want to like stay tuned with the weekly readings for weekend reads and stuff, please turn on the notifications so you know when I come online on that. Connection. How many times did I say the word connection in this Read Libra? Like, probably more than I say I'm connected to the multitudes, and I can access their support at any time. Even a stranger offers a sense of comfort when they smile at me or make a dumb comment about the weather. Everyone is waiting to connect. All I need to do is open myself up and pay attention. Bracket, note to self, work on witty banter about weather related stuff. So, yeah, see, like I said, I think this is a beautiful connection, and you need to open up a little more. You need to pay a little more attention to this person because they do have a lot of potential. Don't let your limiting beliefs hold you back, okay? So that's what I have for you, Libra, for end of May. I hope this resonates, and I'll see you guys next time.